Yeah, we're live. Yeah, good night, people. You don't know we're there. You don't know your boy Jay, this the dancehall topics show for regular dancehall TV, and you don't know me there with me guest Macka Diamond in the house. You know what I mean? You don't know the thing go. Miss Money, oh.
I
See
really know
me?
the
Yeah, so people were there. Big up on yourself, and I don't know. Thank you for joining in. As we go forward, just like and share up the life, please and thank you. You know what I mean? I don't know the thing already. I just let me situate that thing here, get everything up and running. Make sure so everything I work hard, you're good, and everything. People big up on yourself.
testing.
Yeah. All right. So people, as we say, I have my special guest in the house. You know what I mean? Macka Diamond is here.
Those just
Yeah. So we just wait for see some people forward in on the live, share it out a little bit, and then we get in the conversation. All right. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Mm-mm. Yeah, people. As I say, good night again. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you're kind of out of frame, Macka.
every time I put it, it moves. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Every time I do it, it moves. I don't know why.
All right, you're good. You're good right there, son. All right.
It always a move back. So
Yeah, people big up on yourself. Thank you for pass through and don't know the thing already. So you know what I mean, Macka, introduce yourself for all who don't know, and I think everybody should know you by now. You know what I mean?
this is Macka Diamond, aka Monio, aka Macadocious, aka Charmaine Monroe, aka the man them best friend, aka the Diamond of Dancehall, aka
Whole heap of AK. All right. So the government name is Charmaine Monroe. And,
Charmaine.
and I know
Say it nice, Monroe. If I say
Mon-
Monroe, the
okay,
man them yeah, I say
okay.
Monroe.
Monroe. All right. Yeah. So in my earlier years forwarding, I knew you as Lady Mackerel. How did the Lady Mackerel come about?
It was given to me by King Tubby's. He was one of the top producers at the time, and I may his soul rest in peace. And I did a song counteracted Major Mackerel Dunbar, and I was
Okay.
so excited to do it because it was the first I really counteracting a song, and people say they love it, and they'll get a bus. And to me, well, one bus now, I run to King Tubby's with the song, and I say, "Yeah, I'm gonna record it, And him send me to the studio to record it, and when him send me to record it, he was like, I'm gonna call you Lady Mackerel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no. Them said that's the only way I'm gonna release it, so take it or leave it. And that was it. I said, okay, I want the bus, so I took the name and the whole Lady Mackerel name came about.
Okay. Okay. All right. So okay. So to be honest, like as me say, I'm a big fan of yours from them time till now. And I don't know, maybe it's because I was a kid, but for some reason you name Lady Mackerel and then you have Major Mackerel. But it figure more or less says like only was a couple or something. Yeah, have you
Yeah,
ever got that before?
you
Like
know,
people.
a lot of people would be say that we're brothers and sisters because that was
Oh,
he would have tell everyone. Oh,
oh,
it's my sister, yeah. So even
oh,
now, people when he got sick the other day, people link me and say, "Oh, it's your brother?" This, that.
okay, okay. So have you guys ever worked together in terms of like done music together before?
No, we just work together. When I had the dance band song, he used to start to call me up every year to perform it and all these things.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Nah, cool. All right. So how was it like growing up? Like was
Um, it was for me growing up was exciting. I used to just play music. I was more like loving the boy companies. I was more around the boys because I used to just be a little bit like I think I wanted to be more. The boys were more active. They would be gone to the river. This, that. They were doing, all these things. So I used to have a lot more male, my little friends, and
Okay.
I used to just listen to a lot of music, always dancing, always just doing something musically, singing, you know, trying to just say, "Oh, I'm a star." And I grew up in Portmore with my mom, and she was a little bit strict though. So growing up, no me ever used to have to tell what if I lie. When I started when I'm a teenager, I really wanted the music. I used to have to tell what if I lies. So we go to the party them and go for performance, all these things just to, get out there. And but it was great though for me. I don't have any regrets as a child growing up. I mean, I'm one of them that was blessed. My mom actually bought a house in Portmore, Waterford, and she moved us from um in the 3 Mile area.
Okay.
My father is from Tower Hill, and my mom, I never forget, she always says she lived at West Guango Crescent, someplace in Cutrampen, that's somewhere near to 3 Mile. And she saved and she bought a house, and she was like, "We're gonna move, we're going Portmore." And I remember those days, and we moved to Portmore, and she was working, in King Street in town, and I remember all those stuff growing up and just going to school. I went to St. Aloysius Primary. Then I passed my common entrance for Holy Child High.
Okay.
And that's basically, just, and I went straight to the Holy Child into the music. Like, I was just loving the music. I wanted to just be a star.
Okay. All right. So piggybacking off that, I'm listening to what you were saying. I've seen that there was like a love for music from a tender age. So what at what age did you know that music was what you was going to do?
Oh my God. It is so weird. You ask me a question, which is so good. It was from the age of spending holidays. Back in the days when we were a kid, you spend holiday with grandma.
Yeah.
It was even from them time there. I mean, like really young. I was the one that was DJing, and even the other day I was sharing with the people that my first song. I remember the first lyrics I had with me and my cousins playing on the veranda, and I used to sing it, and I said, "Tazana the lord of the jungle, oh, Tazana the lord of the jungle, oh, run down two man, give them two break, see the them stand up stick." And me said, "Tazana the lord of the," and see me, "Oh," and then them tell have a little toy, we used to have them little robot toys there.
Yeah.
And all of them things, and grandmother used to send her around to the back to feed the fowl. I was like, "Krr, krr, krr, krr," calling the fowl and feed them. And by the time I feed the fowl, I'm veranda over there because my middle name is Alvery. So everybody was like, "Alvery, you got entertain, oh God." And, and I
Yeah.
was singing, and I used to see the neighbors across the road saying, "Which are over there? Look at her." And so it was like about maybe 5, 6 year old. I mean, them time there, 5, 6 year old and continue. So it was really at a young age. And my mom used to say to me, say, is our father should take over? And my father, it was also in the music. He do a little dub poet. He produced. He used to own record shops and all these things.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And then when I started the primary school, I was in everything musical, drama, the this, the that, everything, concerts, even Holy Child now, same thing. If they have a brunch or barbecue, I am on the list for performance.
Oh, okay. So music was the first love, but if it wasn't music, what would it have been?
I think my first love was the fashion and modeling
Okay.
because I had the height. I want to know. I want to sure if I had the body structure. Yes, I mean Kingsley Cooper told me that I had the body structure, but I remember also was gonna pursue the modeling career. And when I went to see Kingsley Cooper, the first day, and I went home and I was telling a lot of people that I'm gonna also pursue my modeling career because I love modeling, I love fashion, and they were saying to me, that man sleep with everybody. So I got scared. I
Okay.
got I didn't go into that. And I said, okay, let me stick to the music because I mean I can't have too bad behavior.
Okay. All right. In terms of that what you said about the fashion and the modeling and what people were saying about Kingsley. They said a lot of people say stuff like that about a lot of the producers back in the day too. Like, yeah. So
Right.
did you come across any of that in the music, like, you know what I mean?
Right. So that is why I said to you, say it's a tool, same thing. People still was telling me
Okay.
that
Okay.
these things happen in the music too. But I think, luckily, I don't think I have. I don't. I don't even think I have. I never had a bad time. I never had a bad time with these producers. I think they show me a lot of love and respect, and there were times when, yes, but you have to know how to present yourself. If somebody make a pass at you, I usually say, okay, yeah, such and such make a pass at me, but I'd say to him, I would say, no, 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 I'm not into that. I come here just to do my music, blah, blah, blah. And they understood well. So it wasn't where somebody would stick me up and say, I'm not going to record it if you don't sleep with me or this or that. I haven't been, it wasn't like that for me, so I give thanks.
Okay. Yeah, that's good to say. You know, I mean, a lot of other females can say that. But so how did you get started in doing music?
Right. So after Holy Child, remember, say I was at every concert performing at my school. So them time they used to have Squidly Rankin, this, that, all of them guys there in them time. So what I was doing was introducing myself and also going on the stage and let them see me perform. But luckily, the school that I attended, which is Holy Child, was always close to where they hang out at the Skateland. So it's just up the road. So I was kind of familiar. I was looking at there each time I'm on the bus going home. I said, "Oh, Skateland, that's where they hang out. I'm gonna go there first to make friends." So when I graduated, that's where I started to hang out. I started to go up there now and hang out, and that's when I see all the artists started introducing myself. Then you will hear them and say, "No, we are going on one barbecue." And then my God, George's barbecue or Wilma's, and we get dressed to and we go, and you understand me say, and we start to, and then one person we say, "Come up, okay, I go studio, go test you," you know. And that's it. That's how it really, I really got. And I remember the first barbecue I went to, it was like Josie Whale and a couple of those people were on it, and I just stood there, watch, and just say, okay, one day, one day. And that's how I just gradually, and then I started to know about King Tubby's, as I said, and then I heard about Jamming Studio. So I'm gonna go around there, introduce myself, because I was like that. I never usually go to the studio and introduce myself like I come there to look anybody. I always come to sell the product that I have, which was my talent. So I would introduce myself. Hi, Mr. Jammins, and for years, I don't say they don't make pass at me. I would be lying if I said that. But I present myself well. I said, no, 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 that's not gonna work, and if it's that so go, I won't have to come back here, and that's it. Simple.
All right. So did you face like problems getting into the studio? Cause like I listen a lot of interviews with the elder artists them, and they will talk about how long it took them to get past the gate and how long it took them to get out of the yard and that stuff.
Oh yes, we go through that with places, a lot of them. Dynamic sounds, tough gang. You have to stand up at the gate until they really want to let you in, and one and two, just a couple of them where it was okay because as a female, the little security might say, "Oh, nice little girl, let me let her in."
Yeah.
Until they let you in afterwards.
Yeah.
But it was just the strictness of their studio because it's a valuable place, so they can't just let in anybody. Jamming studio was like that too. King Tubby's studio had that. All of them had it. It was a form of security where the security have to be at the gate and don't allow certain people to come inside unless they have a studio session or something doing.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you remember like your first recording session and how it happened?
That is the one I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if it was done by Dynamic Sounds with Picout and a couple of these people, or it was back. Mostly was around King Tubby's though. So I would assume that first one would have been around Tubby's. That is the only one I don't quietly remember.
Yeah.
Because my first really saying I'm gonna put something for people to hear was more like a dub plate. Because I used to be around Syndicate Sound in Portmore, and the boss for that, he used to have me in his house, and he would put me the mic there around the sound, and I just DJ, and they would record me and cassette. So that was really, before I really started to go on the wax itself. So I used to reach a stage where I could DJ, when they do the dub plate, I DJ straight without stop. So that's why I am one of the top dub plate artists them now where me just sing all 20 songs straight. So that is what has taught me.
Nice, nice. So who would you say were your motivators in the industry? Like people who you look up to? at that
Well,
young age?
at that age, I used to see Mama Nancy and these the female them like me. I say, me soon out the like them, and me I say some female I rock the world, and me I say me I gotta deal with it too because I'm gonna be out there too. But the stronger ones, even for me now, I love the artists them that don't give up, that keep them strength up, and them just go out there and do them thing and run the place and have the people them. Because I think I am one of that artists too that once Macka Diamond name a call, once we get a song that the whole world open up.
Yeah.
So those artists that I admire them, the Beanie Man, the Bunty, Movado, you can name it, even the newer ones them now, I look at some of them and I say, yes. So I can look at the artist and listen to him and say, yes, he's rocking the world. The people are listening to him. The Dexter Duff, I just look up to the ones them that really stands out because they have the power that each artist need and that difference. Because even for me now, I admire myself sometimes like me and say, I don't really sound like each time it change, I change with it and me sound good with it and me can fit in.
Yeah. And it's funny you said that because that is one of the things I've admired with you over the years. Like you have been in the business for some time right now, and you always seem to find some way to evolve and stay current with whatever generation is running the business. Like you always find some way to reinvent yourself. Like how did you go about doing that?
I just do me, like a lot of people don't understand me. I don't sit down every day and turn on the radio and listen what is going on out there. I am always lost to it. I know, because maybe I would read the news and yes, I know. But not because Quada, Law Boss, Popcorn, they are running the place and Shensi and all this. I'm not gonna. It's not because of any hatred or bad mind, but I don't try to sit and listen to them because I want to stay into my zone. So I think that's what that has helped me. So it's kind of sometimes you will listen to things and it will stay in your head and you will end up sound like them. Because that's you will end up start to sing and sound like people. So what I do, I listen to them, but I don't make it every day. I mostly listen to me, and I try to think of ways to find something new, a new topic, something that is relevant and something different. And I don't stick to one topic. I think that's one of my things too. So I don't try to, even if they're saying, okay, Macka, I rather get a writer. They'll be like, this new trap rhythm is out there, no, Macka, you're not taking it on. I say yes. If I take it on now, if I sure some, if I know some, I can manage it, or like me can't manage the DJ on it, or sound like me going into what they're me get a writer. I call up somebody who me say, okay, write a song for me. What that sound for the rhythm? Or I get the idea, and I call up a writer and say, help me sound good on this trap, and because nothing is wrong with that. So I do stuff like that to stay relevant. And because I learned it from Beanie Man too. I remember one time Beanie said, Macka, don't make them go well if you're DJ by anything will come.
Yeah.
Always that, so a lot of people and being always I say, me have the same fans, I'm not the same people that love me. So I have a lot of them type of fans that will see me as the female Beanie Man, because I remember I was talking about the other day, I had a college show already that was Beanie Man show. And the little kids were like, I was the only person who could have replaced him because he couldn't make it to the show again. And they said, it's Macka Diamond we need to find. Only she can replace him, So I felt about that. Because Beanie is a big star. So me just always sound different. Because I'm not tune into what people energy, people sound, people just stay in my own and create more on that.
Yeah, true. Can you recall like how many songs you have recorded so far?
I remember one time my publisher said to me, look here, that is why sometimes when a lot of people be like, whatever, I just love to record. I remember one time my publisher said to me, you're the only female record so much songs. You are great. And I can look at my publishers, I can call BMI, I can call any one of the people that with my royalty check and say to them, you don't need 10,000 US, you don't need 5,000 US, can you give me? They'll be like, oh, no problem, we're gonna make it back. Because I have so much songs circulating, that they're not afraid to do that. And we just been when I was signed to Greensleeve Records, and when I was leaving Greensleeve Records, they said I had some royalties, some that was like £4,000 or something like that in back to pay. And when the guy was saying that they were selling to people, they were like, well, we don't have to worry about you, Mackerel. In 6 months' time we have that money back. So
Yeah.
a lot of people feel like I'm one of them artists that is selling. People buy my songs, and I love that. I thank them for that, because a lot of people won't understand that it's not all about my views. It's a new thing now, but I'm selling.
Yeah.
And when they see my streaming is up there with a lot of nowadays artists. My stream is really doing well, and sometimes Spotify would write me and say, "You're doing well this month. Keep it up," and stuff like that.
Yeah. I checked that too. I don't remember the number that I saw when I was doing my research for the interview, but yeah, it's up there. Which it wasn't shocking for me still, because as I said, you have always been somebody that's putting in work. You always stay current. You always find some way.
I can release songs. I don't have to go to the studio until April, and I can release a song every week until April. Right now.
Wow.
I can release a song every week from now until the first week of April, and I don't have to go back to the studio for now.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
So
That's good.
I go to the studio sometime and I record 5, 3, 4 songs for the day and put them down. I'm always just recording. I just love it, and I enjoy hearing myself. I'm like, wow. It's like it makes me feel great about myself, because I said, a lot of people be saying, "Oh no," I said, "Where the all is them sound so good." Yes, God not done with me yet. I said, "No man, go and sing. I have one new song I come out soon, and I played it last night with somebody. I don't know when to release a song, because the song, if I release it, to me, it'll just take over the whole place instantly or something. I played it last night. I was doing my nails in the nail shop, and I played, and the lady was like, "This song is bad," because sometimes I just test it out.
Yeah.
And it's like, when I release it, I talked to my sister Empress, that hook up the interview. I talked to her about it. It's like, "Empress, we're gonna release this song, because this song is gonna cause problem, but they'll mash up the place." Also, we have songs where can kill songs, and so me have to be careful of how me drop them too.
Yeah,
Because
I understand.
Set Me Free, it is doing so great now. Everybody playing it, and I can imagine when I go on my first stage, if this place open up, it's gonna be crazy. And the Pink Pearl song. So I have 2 songs that are really doing great now. And I just want to keep it up until me say no.
Yeah. So I also know that you're an artist who have done a lot of shows, a lot of tours and stuff. Like, where would you say is your biggest market?
It used to be where those people oh my God, when in California, there's a lot of those people living there. Belizeans. It used to be the Belizeans. No, it is fully Costa Rica straight.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of UK fans and Europe, and what they do is my songs, even for Costa Rica, I had a dub plate turn into a song. It's almost 6 million views now by itself. Nobody at Jamaica now play it nowhere. Those the Costa Ricans and playing it in them house, in them radio, and we gone almost 6 million views. I look at it last night, it was 5.5 in about 2 weeks ago. Now it's 5.9 million views.
I think I know the song you're talking. The song called Playtune.
Yes. Oh, you play. And that song has been going on 3, 4 years now and still mashing up with it. I just did a new one for the producers over there called Walk Off. That one is going to take the place by storm too. It is just warming up. Because we know the Costa Rican, and them just warm it up.
Yeah. So it wasn't like a song by itself. It was like a dub plate for somebody.
Yeah, I did the done already. Sound boy, you done already. Let me say it. So what the selector did was remix it. That's why when I do my dubs, I like to do them properly and done. And he remixed it on that rhythm and put in some things in it. Oh, what did they? Some funny sounds, and it just went viral. Everybody started to do the Playtune challenge, and he reached out to me and said to me, "Say, I gotta let you record. You have to listen to this and record it back same way." And that's what I did. We shot that video, and it went number 1 on their TV over there, the Spanish TV. In Paris, it went number 1 too. all of the Spanish countries, the French countries, and they started to take over the Spanish countries.
Okay. So and you own the song pretty much.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But they are the producers. They produce it, but it's my song.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I think I remember when that video came out. I think he was dancing in front of a sound box. Yeah, yeah. I remember that video there.
Right. And right now the walk off, we're gonna be shooting that video soon too. And that one's gonna be crazy. I know that one is gonna pick up some couple million views to over the side,
Okay, so it's that song that you're talking about now that is supposed to be released is for those same producers?
No, but same Costa Rican.
Oh, same okay.
It's called Walk Off featuring DJ Kendo.
Yeah. All right. My favorite song from you still, I think, is it's Die Die. I think that song is a song where it never gonna stop play, and every time I'm at any event and it play, it's always the same effect.
True. And I think one of them foreign people are gonna pick up that song one day. I know. I feel it. And Bonim has been added to the rotation in the clubs as one of the dancehall songs that must be played.
Okay.
Right. So that has added up to my streaming too. Bonim and Dada is these songs that are been constantly adding to mix a lot of mix for Spotify.
Yeah. Bonim is a song where I think a lot of people can relate to, and I've always said is that relatable songs always become hits. Because it's either a man can relate to a woman did give him bun, or a woman can relate to she give a man bun, or vice versa. Yes. So a question I want to ask is, was that like a life experience where you write it off, or it was just like a story you hear from somebody else, or it was just your
a little boyfriend at the time when I gave Wolf a trouble, and I just build it off him.
Okay, so it was pretty much like somebody tell us, say, yo, just give him bun and done, or was it something you that think about, say, if you just get rid of all of this?
But I think about the bun part. The part what I had was him go out as him like, come in as him like, chat on phone with girl all night. You know that now, right? And when me attack, I mean one fight. And the boy look like a true. Me not bite. A girl I get right. Walk past me through. Would I get hype? She said, me man want a car for your body, right? But when him come home, okay, that me and my wife, So basically, I spoke. So when me, I go to Black and say, Black and say, burn him.
Okay.
But the Black, the solution, the Black give me burn him.
So, funny about that too, say that was the song that kind of made me know about Blacker. Maybe I know you if you ask this, but you are the interview now. Was that his breakout song?
I would say that because he had songs of breakout already, but it wasn't with him alone either. I think with Alton Black, a girl just watch you, I'm not at you. But I think Bonham is the biggest.
Yeah, because I remember he had a song, take off something, fling it on the ground. But I don't remember which one of those came first. What Bonham came first or that one?
That one, take off something.
Okay, yeah, take off something was a big song in the dancehall back then. Yeah, yeah. So I think I have it backwards, but yeah.
England, but I think Bonham is the biggest. I would say Bonham did those songs.
Yeah, maybe that's why it had me confused that way. But yeah, I remember that song there because not to kind of stray from the point, but that song they did have like females that get undressed in at the party and everything there.
Take off something.
Yeah, because I remember that.
When you had that song, I was so busy that I never used to experience it. The only time I've experienced they're taking off their stuff was when we go on shows, like many maybe go on the shows them and England. When we go to England, they were doing all of that. They would take off their shoes, but I never remember I've seen the ones that would take off them clothes.
Yeah, I've seen. Well, I wouldn't say every female, but I've seen females who have went that far though. Yeah, I remember. But yeah, that songs that are relatable always become hits.
That's why I have a new one coming out. I'm planning how to drop this song because it's gonna be relatable and it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be, trust me.
Yeah. What was your first hit song?
Oh boy, the first number one song this was the done already. Baby, you really die.
Okay, so that when you were going by the moniker Lady Mackerel, you didn't have a hit during that time period?
No, just also doing counteractions and stage shows. Most of the stage I was doing less recording at the time. So actually,
Okay.
when I recording, when I also was as Lady Mackerel, I had a one song that went big. To be honest, called "Oh What a Pity." Two girls fight over my man Dicky. It was mashing up the whole of Canada. I got a lot of shows for Canada, and I also had a counteraction when me and Queen Paul had the counteract being a man, old dog. Like I would say, at girls like we don't want a dog come bite we. Those songs did great because I remember coming to New York and did a whole heap of dub and shows with that song, and also the Oh What a Pity. Even that song Oh What a Pity, it is one of the biggest songs in Trinidad right now. Every time they play it, it's a whole heap of power. So I
Okay.
have doing well in places all over by their own, them. So I usually get songs with us big in a little area there, so over there, so until me get the done already now, we went big everywhere. But I had the tech con first, but it warm up the place. After the tech body from Cartel, that song, the
Okay.
tech.
Yeah, so you did do a counteraction for the Cartel song there.
Yes, and that's what the one that really was letting people looking at me. And then me do the done already.
Okay, so were you Lady Mackerel at that time, or it was Macka
No, I just changed my name to Macka Diamond, and
Okay.
one year woman with name, then I had that counteraction. But as a Lady Mackerel, I had the counteraction for Major Mackerel, Dan Girl. I had girls like we with Queen Paula and the Oh What a Pity. Oh What a Pity used to bet girls fighting at the party in Canada. That was what I used to trouble a lot with that song in Canada. Oh what a pity. Two gala fight over my man Dicky, but me have a I retired and tried a peer fight going for two.
So it's like wifey and matey a war.
It is on the put on the rhythm part. I think it was John or Jamin. Yeah.
Okay, so what brought the change for the name? When
Well,
you
I used to just be like every time people would be like, oh, that name doesn't fit you, look too good. I mean, I said, with the respect for Major Mackerel, I can't make it look so bad, but I have to change it for real, And then they were saying the world I got end in 2000, everything this, everything that, and people started to say this, and I'm saying, I want something new for go over the 2000 with. I'm gonna change my name. But by this time, a lot of people was already calling me Macka, shortening the Mackerel.
yeah.
There was a little girl in my area. She always come at my gate and she was like, Macka, because she can't say Mackerel, so she said Macka, and so. And my sister used to come down from New York and we party all the same man. She used to bring a whole heap of bling bling and she name we call her Diamond. And Mr. Tora one day said, I got thief your name now. And so because right now your name Diamond and my sister said, I put it on the Macka and call myself Macka Diamond. And she said, nothing wrong with that. We not always a bling, we're Diamond family,
Yeah.
And that's who I just say Macka Diamond.
Cool.
And I remember talking to Lady G and she said, me I tell her, I say like me and say to her, I say, can't but then I feel like I want to look at work and I'm not going to bust again. And she say, crazy. But I want to read him. I go buy Vibes Cartel pan it and I go buy you. And then I said to her, I say, no, I change my name though. My name Macka Diamond. And she said, really? She said, nothing wrong, man. You're a bad DJ. I go record the same way. And I remember recording on the rhythm, woman we name so we have waffy old man. So we not run down, man. Yeah. Lady Saw was on it too. Me and she and Lady Saw did a medley video.
Okay.
And I remember Lady G called me and said to me, Macka, you look like a new name at work. You don't know, so Chris from VP called me and asked me, who is that girl on the rhythm called Macka Diamond? She sound good, innit?
So a lot of people never knew it was the same Lady Mackerel?
No. Because I said, I'm not tell nobody, I just change it. And,
okay.
And that it feel good. And I say, yes, it work. So when we start to go, then I sing the tech can and all these songs. Everybody has one new girl and mash up the place there. And hear somebody chat about one of them. We don't know say Lady Mackerel. Yeah, man, chat too much.
Yeah. So you say you did do a counteraction for Cartel Tech Body. with called Tech. And have you ever worked with Vibes Cartel around those times? I think you guys did a song together, right?
Yes. Me and Cartel do even my first show when my boss in Antigua with Trouble got Texas all over. A lot of things I work alongside him with. And when I did that song also, you know, that song that kind of slack still. No, they look big when body little
Oh
like that.
yeah. Me that try if kind of remember. I remember like me know say only do a song, but me never remember the actual song.
The other day I said I was gonna take it down off my YouTube, put it up on my Vivo and let people see it. But a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of because that was like in the early days, early days when and I think them time they him
No,
still did that.
it was in his time when he was hot,
Yeah,
you know. And he used to admire me record what you call it, counteracting his songs, and he said, we're gonna do a song. And that it was doing well at that time too. But I think I need to take down that song off my YouTube and kind of put it up on my Vivo.
yeah, that could work.
Mm-hmm.
That could work because it was like to me it kind of remind me of the Lady G and the Papa San kind of song in terms of like two different arguments from the male's perspective and the female perspective.
Right, right.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, you see, people are saying you should put it up on your Vivo, so I think it would do good. I think it would do good. It would kind of bring back some recognition to the song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it was a good song. Only that it was like a raunchy song, but outside of that, it was still good.
Definitely.
So
That
and
is,
that was the only song that you guys did together.
yeah. Everything else was I just used to just counteract everything that he did. And it really did do a lot for me because I would show him the pants, so him sing me just counteract. Although sometimes some of them fans them and empower them used to cuss my feet and say everything is Trouble the Man song, but they didn't know that it was really Cartel telling me to do them and him did enjoy me doing them.
Yeah. How many collabs have you done over the years?
Oh Lord. Most of my collabs are with young artists. A lot of the big artists them I don't know, they don't really do any collabs with me, but that's okay. I'm good. I can hold my own. So but I do a lot, couple of them, but they're mostly with younger artists because and when I touch with them, it always hit, even with me and Unicorn, over Pipila and Think About Me. I
Yeah,
was the one yeah,
that one was massive too.
right, and I was the one that broke out the Vina Burn, whoa, whining and whining, and that Dan Carly on the whining. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. It's not Dan Carly. It was that white guy. What's his name? That producer. That white producer. What's his name again? Oh my God, I don't remember his name. But
he's Jamaican or from overseas.
yeah, man, Jamaican. But in between Florida and but he was working with Roach at the time, man. That rhythm was big. Oh, you know you like it. You can't deny it. You know you like. There was a mobile that thing had a big song on that rhythm. I don't remember the name of the rhythm.
Remember who to.
Right. So we had so Davina Byrne was one. I mean like every one of these young artists or even if they don't have a name or touch songs with they always break out.
Yeah, that song with that guy that was a big song for you.
Yeah, man,
Unicorn. That song
Unicorn.
they were
I
doing.
stand up and watch that song just blew up. Brrr.
Song that was a big. That
Been
one of my
playing that
favorite.
song for two persons until it went bigger and bigger.
That's one of my favorite songs. So very 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 powerful song. Um, yeah. Also, Hula Hoop was also a big song too.
Oh yes. With Bula Whoop now, Unicorn had that rhythm. You know how much big artists is on that rhythm? A lot of big artists is on that rhythm. And Hula Hoop went number one in Trinidad first. That's when we know that song was gonna be big. It went number one in Trinidad, and it's like nobody else. Nobody never hear nobody else song from the rhythm. He had over 16 artists on that rhythm, and Hula Hoop went straight to number one. Just like Done Already, when we did Done Already took over the rhythm, and even with Bonim, when I did Bonim took over that rhythm. Remember that time Shaggy had the song with the rapper girl on it, and
Yeah.
Bonim just came and took over the whole rhythm. I'm like that, So that's why I'm afraid of me. Come, we just go on the rhythm, peer man upon it, and we just rule the rhythm.
Yeah, cause you have
I can hold my own.
you have a slow of hits over the years, and when I really think about it and all the songs, and when you're mentioning them, I'm like, yo, them song they did bad. Even till to this day, like them song they playing at the dance, people still gravitate to it.
Yes. So that is even what is good for my career. I still have songs that keep playing and playing and playing and will still play.
Okay. All right. So I have a question pertaining to that. So over the years, like you see a lot of artists will do like interviews and they will talk about royalties and they're not getting paid their royalties and stuff. But I'm listening to you talk and you always make mention of you have good relationships with your publishers and stuff. So all those hit songs that you have done, everything is kind of okay in terms of that aspect, right?
Oh yes, because I've learned that from Steely and Cleve. May his soul rest in peace. Steely used to teach me a lot about that, and there were more for him to show me how to sign up to. But he actually passed. He died before that. But Steely was one of the main person who actually said, "Macka, you have to put your thing together." And I sit and I look into it and I say, if something should go wrong, you need all the royalties they don't have, and it's something that can help you even if there's no show, nothing is going on for you at the moment. The royalties, you have to have those things in place. And so I've learned that it's something to take serious. So I try to just sign up everything and try to have those things together, you know. Not care
Nice.
if I even $100, $50 is better than nothing. A lot of people don't understand that these things is good for us as artists. That is gonna be the pension because we don't have any pension getting. So we have to set up the right things and do it the right way, you know.
True. Yeah, that's good because like it's weird where you see a lot of artists that from your time and even before you where they have some mega hits and they're not making any money off it because a lot of them
Yeah,
never
because a lot
understand.
of them signed the fine print. Because even when I was signed to Green Sleeve Records, I remember when I went to the lawyer with my contract, she was like, you have a better contract with than VP. They have a better contract. But I never used to understand because sometimes when people say certain things to me, I don't really going on, details. So she was like, these people contract are better than VP. And I said, okay. Because at the time they signed me, they had Lady Saw. So VP had Lady Saw, so Greensleeve took me. And I was kind of like the first lady of Greensleeve. So I was too excited. I was like, I just want to sign this contract.
Yeah,
And it was great for me, and I must give love and respect to Greensleeve. I mean, Greensleeve, I signed that contract, and that's when I bought my house, and I can say give thanks to Greensleeve Records up to today because for them, I can say that I got my house, and nobody's gonna take that from me. I don't have to pay mortgage. That's all. They paid me well, and I paid them back what they're supposed to get, and we're good. You know.
yeah. It's good
So
when
it's
you
just the
understand.
mindset you have as an artist. Say the music business lasts a certain amount of time if you can't keep up. So say the first thing for you start make money, make sure you have a house. Make sure at least you have that because even if the music stop, they can rent out one of the room or make can move out that go catch with my parents and rent it out and still live. That's the mindset I had, you know.
True, true.
So you have to have something to back up your life as a music because it's not easy. It is not easy. So a lot of people will see me sometimes and feel like I'm doing music same way and I'm old and I'm desperate. I'm not. I'm happily doing it because I love it and music has always been paying my bills. You understand? I keep telling a lot of people that music always pay my bills. Right now I'm away and I remember one of the person who's taking care of my house, she called me and she said, there's a check here from Sound Exchange. I said, oh, that's great. Let it stay. So
Yeah,
sometimes I'm getting those checks and I said, if it's $50 and I put it down for 6 months. You
yeah,
understand what I'm saying? Put it
yeah.
like
So
that.
so money is always coming in.
Exactly. And I am satisfied. I am not one of them artists that, oh my God, I don't get the Porsche and the Benz money. Oh God, I'm gonna die. No, I satisfy with the little under civics money, the little this money, and I live because that is all you have to live. You have to be satisfied and accept. You know, so even sometimes if I don't find a hit song for years, some people kill up themselves. No, me go on to sing same way. Sing because you don't know when it will happen again. You don't know because if I continue to sing, moon ears a pink pearl are the good, moon ears a set me free and match at the place now. So you just have to just do it, just for the love and just don't watch people. When you're in the business you watch people and do it for the right things and the right way. So me know say if me feel like me don't want to sing for about another 2 years, me know say if I check them, I just go and get my little royalty them, I'm go and relax. It might not be no 100 million as what people want to be, but I am satisfied and I'm humbled. You understand? And dub plate. It may not have no problem. Sometimes it may have 10, 6, 20 dub plate. Every day people come up with dub plate. I'm always doing dub plate. So I'm good. Like, you know, I don't want to be that over rich and excited. I just want to can pay my bills and I'm okay.
Cool. Good. As you said, once the bills are paid, once the music is paying the bills, because pretty much it's a job, but it's something you enjoy.
Exactly. I have to get paid, and there's nobody, water commission or public servant that say, hello, you reach my age, you have to done with the music now, and then we're gonna pay your water for you free, and you're gonna get free light. It's not go so. So me still have to work. Yeah. You understand? Me still have to work.
Yeah, true.
And I have a lot of people saying, we can't wait for the place to open up, Macka. We're gonna book you, we're gonna this, we're gonna that. I mean, so some of the time me even I can't say to myself, say, yeah, but I do not show you I'm a good. You understand? So you set your thing.
Yeah, but I hear you make mention of one of the new songs where you have no, which I personally see is picking up some traction, and I like the song. It's a little controversial in a sense. And that Set Me Free is the song we may talk about.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit controversial. Me personally know where it fouled from, but you have always been that person anyways of like,
yeah, I mean, music, that's how music sells, you know, controversial. And I wasn't doing nothing different in the video. I'm just singing what I hear going on. That's how I always do music. If I see something happening around me, I'm gonna turn it into music, you know. That's how we, you know. Yeah. So I mean, somebody come out and say something, Ray, all this excitement they are going from the net, so we just sing something about it. You know. So it's just showing off my talent. It's not about, you know, people look on it in a different way, but just showing that I turn lemon into lemonade. So meanwhile, you people talking craziness, I am gonna make money off it. That is it. Yeah, that's that.
All right. So I think I don't know how many people know of the situation. They might need to go listen to the song, and then we have an understanding of what it is about. But your name was a part of the whole thing anyways. So for you to
exactly. So yeah. I mean, people call my name, so I sing something about it. Nothing is wrong. I don't think nothing is wrong with it. Nothing is wrong in turning lemon into lemonade. Sit by the roadside, sell a glass of lemonade to everybody passing by. Yeah. I'm cool with that.
Have you gotten any like negative backlash?
Oh Lord, a lot. I'm used to that. My back is broad. Me cry, me get up and me laugh, me cry, me laugh, me cry, and me go and live, and I'm good. If I that them want, but it's just that me not gonna stop do what me do and what me love.
True.
You know, so if them want, so them cuss me up, so them me cry, yes, okay, and then me get up back and me laugh, and me get up back and me brush out myself, and me sing more, and me go sing more, and me not care.
But you know the good thing about this whole thing, I think of all people mentioned in the whole thing what happened in the latter part of last year. I think you came out, I would want to say, a winner in the whole thing, because a lot of people names were called, but you were one of the only people who used the music for kind of, you know, make
exactly, because it's not going on the internet and not cost people and behave like in a sense that would have met the people and get worse, give me worse backlash. So I just turn it into music. And if anybody feel a way, all I'm have to do is sing music to and turn it into music. That's all.
Yeah, you made it into a song and you made it comical in a sense.
Exactly.
Where, you know, in terms of the music video itself, you know, I kind of like the approach.
Yeah, it's just fun. I mean, you know.
So Set Me Free, if anybody don't know.
Yeah, it's on my Vivo, Macka Diamond Vivo channel. Go and subscribe.
Yeah.
And I also have the Set Me Free, the challenges going on. We're giving away $500 for the first prize, 200 for second, 150 for third prize.
True. I didn't even know about the challenge, to be honest.
Yes, we have a
I
challenge. So
think
one of the people them keep sending in their videos.
I was seeing like reactions to the video, but I didn't know it was like an actual challenge in terms of like prizes were being handed out.
Yeah, I started this about 3 weeks ago, and yeah, a couple people entered. Well, we reached about 12 contestants.
Okay, so how long does the challenge run for?
We're ending in another month. So, because say when you do the challenge, we also push the song. So, we know just,
Okay. So, people, if you don't want to enter, you go over Macka's IG page.
Macka one on Instagram. You tag me in that, put up your video on your page, tag me. I will repost it and ta-da! Let's see the views and the comments out of us.
Yeah. Yeah, as I say, it's a good song, very comical, controversial, you know what I mean? But controversy sells. And it's not like you take up somebody something and run with it. You were a part of it. Your name was called.
All right.
And as I say,
funny enough, them cuss me off and them say me this, I'm a wicked, I'm a this up people in the video. But me want you watch the new video where people drop. I said nothing more. I said nothing more.
Good. All right.
We're always leader, you know.
I feel go that route in a sense. Well, all right. You and Spice used to be friends, right?
Well, acquaintance, put it that way, because I wouldn't even know what friends. Actually, after a certain time of my life, I started to realize that music does bring acquaintances, you know.
Okay, so because pretty much everybody is out for themselves in a sense. That's why you say that.
I mean, no, true friends not really. True friends don't really. It's like true friends stay, because I have friends who I still is friends with from them time till now. Okay. You understand? So true friends last forever, just like true love.
Yeah. So what was like the breaking point where the two want to kind of like fall out?
But whenever think it was falling out is the issue, and it's just that everybody is a leader, so that everybody just,
everybody just branch off and do them.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So that's basically about it. Me not look, so I never want to elaborate on it. Yes, I'm call the people name forget.
Yeah. No, I understand. So, I just made mention of it
but I mean, we can't run from it exactly in a lot of these interviews because of the whole craziness that's going on. So that's okay.
Yeah, true. If I mean, if it's something that you want to touch on, I won't elaborate on it. I just made mention of it because of the song. And all of what was going on around it, you know what I mean?
Well, it's one love to everybody, big up everybody. As I say on every interview, I say, if anybody feels I do them wrong, forgive me. If they feel I do me wrong, I forgive you. And everybody move on. We are big people. That's okay. And we're just at work. We're putting in my work.
Yeah, but as I say, still I give you thumbs up for putting it to music. You know what I mean? You could have went any other way. You could have do this song. You know what I mean? You could have went that route, but you didn't. You just made it comical, made it something where people can watch and laugh.
Yes.
Yeah, and I like
that's how music must be done. And even if I try to do it a different way, it could have been related with everybody too. That's how I see music. Make everybody can relate to things, and
Yeah, true. So outside of Set Me Free, and the Pink Pearl, what other new projects you have?
I have a brand new song with me and a Guyanese artist called Kapashanti. I think hopefully by next week we're gonna drop that too. I tell you, I have a next one to produce by Dear Dreams. That is one of the sites I'm online. I'm gonna be releasing that too. Love Star Music that produces the Cucumber song I had. We have a song there too. Whole heap of songs. I mean, coming up. So we have to just stay focused. And also my artist Trivia, we had a song called Back It Up that's doing well. We also have a rhythm coming out soon to brand new rhythm. So whole heap of work, whole heap of projects. One of the people them look out feet, I just said we couldn't play them tonight because I know the copyrights thing. But people go over to my Vivo and go listen to the song them bad, the song them trust me, them turn up. And trust me, I'm not gonna let down you guys. This year, you're going to get all the songs that you love from it continually. Don't worry on yourself. We're going to sing about some things we're not going to love. All of the ladies, all of the plenty man, them big up on themselves. The song them are going to turn up.
Yeah. Yeah, we look forward for the work. You know, what I mean, as we say, you always find a way of making
Yeah,
hits.
man, we have it, man. We have it, man. Them not gonna lose out from.
All right, so I have some simple questions just surrounding the business and what I want to ask before I let you
Yeah,
leave.
because we have.
So what's your view on how dancehall is right now?
Everybody will ask me that question. I keep telling them that dancehall is where it is, where this generation say they're at. And I'm gonna say it's wrong for them or nothing like that, because I remember when I came out, they were also saying the rhythm them get too fast and the dance all this, and people were complaining. So I wouldn't complain. I would rather let them do them and do what I feel is best. You know?
Yeah. All right. Name a few artists you see doing the right thing right now, going in the right direction, whether male or female, doesn't matter.
Like artists that I really like, the new one them.
Yeah, the new people them like you will see making an impact right now.
I think Popcorn is one of them. Law Boss. A couple of them. Shensia, big up to Shensia. I mean, I like Jada Kingdom too. I think she's sounding different.
Yeah.
A couple of them. Couple of these new guys. I like Skilly Bang too. He has a new sound.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of them that's out there, man. You know, me sit down and me listen to them. You know.
Any new artists that you haven't worked with, do you think you would work with in the future?
I always want to work with Law Boss. But I do something with Skilly Bang too. There's this one. Would I do something with Popcorn too? I mean,
Yeah, I only for them. Kind of me understand, me understand. But you know, what I mean, we only hope say it in some of the names you call will hear and something will happen in the future.
But I was
You
a
know?
call out Law Boss. Him supposed to hear it till him week.
Might be him just not ready yet, man.
Yeah, I got my thing.
Maybe
We
him
went
just not
close
ready.
the other day. You know. What's the one that I think him to get locked up? And then what's his name? There was that one.
Oh, recently?
I think no, in last year, sometime in the December. I think he
Oh,
got locked up.
Tommy Lee?
No. What's his name again? Oh my
Well,
God, I can't remember his name, but some of them new people, them have some weird name.
I have an idea who you talk to.
Mhm.
But I
But
think a Labas and Macka man would be good. Ladney attack?
no, man. One of the new guy, the man, some A word, like him, the name.
Who else
Him
get
name
locked up last year? I
like
don't
him
remember.
like him, oh God. And I was talking about him yesterday, you know. But yeah, I know. Me know say a song with Labas would be incredible. I know that.
Yeah, that would be something I would look forward to be
Mm-hmm.
honest.
Every
That
time I
would
say that, a lot of people link me and say, you need to really do it, you know.
not before the time still. You know what I
True.
mean? Not before the
True.
time. Because especially with your hits, every time people feel like Macka give up, they hit forward. Like for some reason, like
Exactly.
how your
And each
career
time them a force me to forgive up. Well, should not
yeah,
go sit down. I tell everybody to give up. Them tell Beyonce, them tell everybody to talk.
yeah, like
Everybody them tell them something. So I mean, it's just up to me if I listen to the talk, bad talk, when it
yeah.
makes sense, you know. So as I said, people don't follow me on Instagram, Macadam one. Go over to my Viva, subscribe. The bad tune them over there. You know, I mean, from last year, January until now, I've been dropping videos, songs.
Yeah.
I think between last year to now, I've dropped over 20, maybe about 20 songs and videos.
True. I see the work, you know what I mean, and I like it. And as I said, like people always make it seem like music business is like every other job where you work till you're 65 and you retire, and like music is not like that. Music, because we see Bob Marley. Although Bob Marley died early, but a lot of
A lot of the male them sing until
yeah,
Toots and these people they sing straight through.
Bob and those people, they do music right up to whenever it's time for them to pass. So
yeah,
you know, I mean, music is timeless, and there's no age limit on when a person can do music. And as we may
exactly.
say, congratulate you on all you have been doing and what you have done from them time till now.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
and
And
our,
still is gonna continue doing,
yeah,
and I'm gonna
exactly.
create history and more history and more history.
Yeah. And one more thing before I let you leave, what would your advice be to like younger females falling into the business who would
Younger
want
females, younger
would
males, you have to focus, you have to love it. If you don't love it, it is like music is like your husband, your wife. If you leave it and ignore it, it's gonna leave. So you have to focus and you have to love it.
true. Which is right. If you love it,
Hmm
it will love you back.
So something you have to make sacrifice. Either you will give up something for it.
Yeah.
It's
Well, anyway,
jealous, music jealous, but
yeah, anyway, Macka, thanks for
yes,
passing
man, and
through.
thanks for having me too. Big up to Empress, Tia. Big up to everybody who tuned in, who is gonna tune in afterwards and rewatch it. Big up on yourself. Big up to everybody in the music. Big up to everybody. My love and enough love. Want to keep up the good work and just keep fighting through the corona until it's over. Because I don't know, say the music lives on.
Yeah, man. Bless up yourself and thanks for passing through again.
Yes, man. Enough love.
All right, bless.
Mhm.